and welcome to Sports Talk Radio. My name is Owen Ryak, alongside with
Son Sharkey
and Ryan Tesh.
The biggest news as of recent has been Kevin Durant joining the Warriors. We all know how the details of this trade, but this free agent move, but how do you think that this is going to work for the Warriors?
I think there will be growing pains and they will have to work through it. They will have to build up chemistry, and if they build up chemistry, I think they have a real chance at winning the championship.
I completely agree. I feel like the only thing standing in the Warriors' way is chemistry. But if they can really mingle, and also with the signing of Ray Allen, I feel like they can become the biggest three-point threat in recent history.
And also, they don't have the depth that they had last year in their lineup. They've had to drop so many players in order to get Kevin Durant to be able to join their team with the cap room. What do you think of that?
Well, they did sign Zaza Pachulia, the center from the Mavericks, and I think that he can be a good sixth man because they might have to downsize with the new lineup that they've created.
All right. In other news, Dwayne Wade has decided to join the Bulls for next season. How do you think about this?
Well, I think that this could easily be prevented if Pat Riley could have paid Wade a little bit more. I think he more than deserves it. Wade has taken many pay cuts to sign free agents such as LeBron James and Chris Bosh, and I think it's fair to pay him. So good for Wade going to Chicago, back to his team.
And Sutton, how do you think this will be an impact on the Bulls, and how good will they be this next season?
I think that it was a decent move by the Bulls because Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade, they're both shooting guards and they do not have a small forward. And neither one of them are tall enough to play the three. But if someone was to play the three for the Bulls, I think it would be Jimmy Butler, but we'll just have to see.
All right. And our last basketball topic, the Knicks. They have added Derrick Rose, they've added Courtney Lee, they've added Joakim Noah. How do you think that they will do this season, if they will be doing better?
Well, this is a lot of new moves. So, the first step for the Knicks, they have to do a lot in the offseason. They have to pound chemistry. They have to force chemistry into these guys. Train. Make sure these guys know each other with all these moves. And Carmelo Anthony needs to share the ball. This is no longer the Melo show anymore. He needs to be able to pass the ball because with all these players that can score, you're going to be way more successful with 5 guys scoring than 1 guy scoring.
Okay, thank you. And another big headline, home run derby last night. John Carlos Stanton won. What are your thoughts about that?
He's an absolute monster. He hit 2 home runs that went 497 feet, and the top 10 longest home runs were hit by him. I think he's a great player, and he should do more in the future.
All right, thank you. And All-Star game, do you have any thoughts about snubs, about who was a good unexpected pick?
To be honest, I think that the All-Star game is going to be a good one. The teams seem evenly matched, and I'm very interested to see what happens.
And Sutton, what's your biggest snub for this year?
I absolutely agree with Ryan. I don't think there were many snubs this year, so I think these teams were also just even this year.
Who do you think will win?
NL.
Who do you think will win?
I will have to agree with Ryan with the NL.
The American League lineup looks pretty stacked. I would have to go with American League.
To be honest, in this game, I don't really care who wins as long as Puig comes up, because it's just going to be so good to see him do well.
All right, thank you. And
What do you think about Kevin Durant signing with the Warriors?
my opinion, I think it was just a move to try to get a championship, but it's not going to be enough to win a championship because they had to drop Harrison Barnes, they had to drop Andrew Bogut, all these players, and Andrew Bogut and Harrison Barnes both went to the Mavericks, so that's another team to contend with them, and they're not going to have the depth that they had last year. They had like 10 guys who were playing regularly. Now they're only going to have 6, 7, and it's just not going to work out for them.
I think Kevin Durant should have stayed with the Thunder because they traded Serge Ibaka to the Orlando Magic and received Victor Oladipo on the 11th pick in the first round, and they picked Domantas Sabonis. So I think that would have worked out for them.
That's all for Sports Talk Radio.